If you're about to buy a backpack in some big Black Friday sale, just wait at least until the end of this video, because not every travel backpack is designed for real travel. Let's make sure that you get a backpack that you're actually going to love and not just use once and then it never sees an airport ever again. I have a lot of those. Everybody always wants me to compare personal item backpacks the way that I compare luggage. Do you know how many backpacks are out there? Countless. Cheap backpacks, expensive backpacks, luxury backpacks that are backpacks that are rugged, top loader backpacks, clamshell style, small backpacks, big backpacks, mini leather backpacks, nylon backpacks, school backpacks. Suddenly you're completely overwhelmed. There are so many choices, and you start to think to yourself, do I really need that USB port? Should I splurge or should I go cheap? So today I'm going over all of the features that I love on a backpack, but also all of the features I don't like. And I have made this list based off of my experience traveling to 115 countries and all 7 continents using just a carry-on bag and a backpack, but also as somebody that reviews a lot of bags on YouTube. And quick note, these are going to be personal item backpacks. These are ones that are going to go under the seat in front of you on the plane that you have in addition to a carry-on bag. And then also I am looking at these bags from a travel point of view. Airports, long layovers, long lines, economy flights, long flights. That's what I'm talking about today, not just the bag that you're going to commute with to go to your 9 to 5. And the main theme to this video is going to be to choose accessibility over aesthetics. All right, let's start with our first feature, and that is a bag with a spacious front pocket, because I actually want to be able to stick my hand inside that front pocket and easily grab something. I love a front pocket on a bag that just zips all the way open. You can undo that flap and grab anything inside of it. There are so many personal item backpacks out there these days that have such a slim, tight pocket on the front, and I understand it's pretty and you may test it out at the store, but when that sucker is packed, you cannot get your hand inside easily at all. It's so frustrating. This is something where we're looking at accessibility over aesthetics. It may look more like that school backpack you had in 4th grade, but you're going to be very grateful that you have it when you need to grab something out quickly. And a backpack will get a bonus point if that front pocket has 2 zippers so that I can lock them. Pickpockets, watch out. The second feature that I love, pockets on both sides. Balance and hydration, people. I don't know why this is so hard to find, but a lot of bags don't have a water bottle pocket at all on the outside. And if they do, sometimes they just have one, which I understand. You're only going to have one water bottle, but I like to have a drink on one side and then an open pocket for something else that I need easy access to. It's usually my portable charger, but it also might be a tripod or sometimes even a can of Pringles. Don't judge me. And it's funny because people want cup holders on their luggage so bad. They will buy luggage with a built-in cup holder, or they will buy the cup holder thing to add to their luggage. But if you would just get a backpack that has pockets on both sides, you have a built-in cup holder right there. Pro tip though, I do empty out these pockets when I get on the plane because my backpack is going to be laying down under the seat in front of me and I don't want anything to fall out. But while I'm rolling through the airport, I need easy access to that stuff. The third feature that I love is a hidden pocket, because nothing kills vacation vibes faster than losing your passport. I love when a backpack has a hidden pocket. It's meant for your passport or your phone or your wallet or anything that you need to hide to make things really pickpocket proof. And bonus, if that hidden pocket is on the back side of the backpack that goes up on your back, that's even better. A separate laptop pocket. Digging out your laptop in the middle of a crazy security line while people are yelling at you shouldn't be a sporting event. It should be really easy. I travel with a laptop on every single trip, so I want it to be in its own separate pocket and I want it to stay safe. But it's not just for my laptop. I also have a folder that I keep in there. I know it seems a little bit old-fashioned, but you'd be surprised how many countries require paper documents. And when I buy artwork when I travel, I put it in that folder and bring it home. Again, bonus points if it has double zippers so that I can lock it if needed. The next feature that I love is a light or bright interior, because rummaging through a black hole at 35,000 feet on a dark plane is not the adventure that you signed up for. I swear, dark interiors should just be banned. I don't know. I'm sure they stay a little bit more clean. I love a light interior and I really love a bright interior. That way you can just find your stuff easier. Hello in there. Hello? Where's my stuff? They're very helpful, and honestly, when I open up a bag and see a bright interior, it just brightens my mood a little bit. Bonus points if it's a really fun color. By the way, guys, if this video is helpful at all, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. We do everything possible to help you guys travel often and pack well. Bag reviews, comparisons, packing tutorials, all sorts of travel tips and tricks to make your vacation and the journey to get there even better. The next feature that I love is a really wide opening or a clamshell opening. If you've ever had to dump out your entire bag to find one thing, this feature is for you. I want to open my bag like I mean business. I don't want to just have to peer into the top and look for something. Oh yeah, where are those headphones, and dig super deep down in it. Or have to take everything out of the bag in order to find that one thing. I can very, very easily grab something if it opens up super wide or opens up all the way. And hey, bonus points if the front flap has extra pockets when you open it. The next feature that every backpack needs to have is weatherproof material. Rain happens. Regret doesn't have to. This one probably seems obvious, okay? If you're walking around with your backpack and it starts to downpour, you don't want all your stuff that's inside to get wet. Am I right? I love if a backpack is just water resistant and where the water just beads right off of it. And honestly, it's kind of hard not to find a weather resistant bag these days, so luckily this one is very easy to find. The next feature that I need is a trolley sleeve. Your back called. It said thank you. I'm a carry-on only traveler. I always have a roller bag and a backpack. And I want my backpack to have a trolley sleeve so that I can easily slip that backpack right onto my trolley handles and breeze right through the airport with them put together like that. It's going to save your back when your bag is really heavy, and it just makes your long, exhausting travel days a breeze. Bonus points if that trolley sleeve has a zipper on the bottom so that it turns into a pocket. My next feature that I love and need are comfort features. If you have to wear your backpack for a long time, it should feel like support, not a punishment. 9.9 times out of 10, my backpack and my carry-on stay together with their trolley sleeve. But every once in a while, there is a time that I have to gate check my roller bag. And when that happens, I am forced to actually wear the backpack. When this is the case, I want to be comfortable, especially if I'm standing in a 2-hour line to get through customs. I want some padded straps. I want a padded back. I want that padded mesh to be breathable so that I'm not getting overheated. These are often features that you're going to find on a larger carry-on or checked bag, but if you can find them on a personal item backpack, then that is wonderful because those can get heavy too. And so those are the features that I look for in a backpack that I love. But now I'm going to contrast this video a little bit, and I'm going to tell you features that I don't love. Features that I have tried and likely will never try again. The first one is Dr. Bag openings. Cute in theory, but kind of claustrophobic in practice, at least at the top. So these type of bags, they have a frame on the top that is a rectangle. You snap it closed and it's got a really hard edge. But here's why I don't like them. First, they're a top loader, which I already said I don't like. But the main reason why I don't like these type of Dr. Bag openings, if you look at it from the side, you've got all of your depth at the bottom. But then towards the top, where that frame comes together, you are going to lose packing space. That top 1/3 of the bag can barely fit anything. The next feature that I will always stay away from is a very stiff, structured shape of a bag. Very, very pretty, but terrible for packing and comfort. I love a nice quality, structured, gorgeous leather backpack, and I have quite a few of them. But that really stiff material mixed with that really structured shape, it's so difficult to pack. You know, something where the edges are barely rounded and they're almost more square. Bags that are so stiff that you can knock on them. This is going to leave no room for those little souvenirs that you're going to buy at the airport or those little snacks that you're grabbing for the plane. And suddenly you can't stuff them in the bag because it doesn't have any give whatsoever. Plus, these bags are usually just a little too pretty for those comfort features. If you're actually forced to wear it for a long time, it's not going to be comfortable. And it's probably going to be really, really, really heavy. So those two combinations, no bueno. And then the last feature that I really can't stand is a USB port on a backpack. If I can't plug something in directly, I'm not going to use it. I mean, okay, if a backpack has this feature, I'm not going to cry about it. I'm just not really going to use it. Let me explain. Yes, I always travel with a power bank, sometimes two. And yes, I always charge items while I'm on the go. But do I really need to take that portable charger, put it inside the backpack, and then have one cord that's attached to the portable charger and plugged into the port on the interior of the bag, and then have another cord that is attached to the exterior port and then attached to my phone or whatever other device I'm trying to charge? That is a whole extra step that makes me crazy. You have a portable charger, you have a phone, and all you need is one cord. Just plug it in directly and put it in that extra water bottle pocket. You don't need a USB port on a backpack. Those are all the features that I like and dislike when it comes to choosing a personal item backpack. But let me say one thing. You can get a decent personal item backpack with a ton of the features I mentioned today without spending a fortune. I have well over probably 70 backpacks. Some of them I've purchased myself, some of them have been sent to me for a review. And the interesting fact is the backpacks that I love the most are the $50 or under ones on Amazon. Most of the ones that are $100, $200, $300, I have a $700 backpack. A lot of them have the features that I don't like, and a lot of them don't have the features that I love. I think people think that they need an expensive backpack to get that elevated experience, but it's just not true. Those affordable bags, they nail some of these features. So these are 3 different bags that I found recently on Amazon for under $50. So this bag here in the middle has every single feature that I told you about. And then these 2 bags have all of them, except they don't really have the super padded back. They all have that super spacious front pocket, pockets on both sides of the outside. All 3 have a hidden pocket on the back of the bag. They all have a separate laptop pocket with double zippers. They all have a light or bright or even patterned interior. They all open super wide so I can easily grab my stuff. They are all weatherproof, so if it rains, your stuff is safe. They all have a trolley sleeve, and then they all have comfort features. They all have padded straps, but this is the one that has the most padding on the back. So basically, I just proved that you don't have to spend a lot of money to get a personal item backpack with a ton of great accessibility features. Just remember, guys, your perfect backpack is the one that fits your trip and your priorities. I may have shown you features that I love that maybe you can't stand, or maybe some of the features I couldn't stand are features that you love. So tell me in the comments, what is a backpack feature that you love and cannot live without? I'm super curious to find out. And if you have a backpack recommendation of one that you have loved, throw the name down in the comments, because guaranteed everybody watching this video is gonna wanna shop. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope that this was helpful. And if it was, then please like the video, leave some love down in the comments, and of course, press subscribe for even more content of all things travel. And follow us on Instagram for even more. Thanks for watching, you guys. I will see you in the next one. Bye.